one story that comes to mind from my mission was when I was about 5 months in the field, and I was a junior companion at the time, and I got the call that I was going to be a senior companion with an elder who had just come 6 weeks after me. And so we were on this outer island in Kiribati. It was called Tepituea Meang. And so my senior companion left, and I got a new companion, and his name was Elder Gittins, and we struggled together. We both we didn't have a very good grasp of the language. I think it was needed because it helped me to study harder, to pray harder, to have more faith that I could learn this language. And one particular experience that me and Elder Gittins had was we were teaching this woman, and she was a member. She was a teacher on it was on this it was still part of the island, but these islands, the whole island, Tepituea Meang, there was like a huge part that was actually all connected. And then it would be where there was like some water, and then the next little small island, and some water, next little small island. And she was from this village called Denatorua, and she had come in to visit her. She had break, and she came in to live with her parents. And there was obviously no church where she was at, and she started coming to church. Her parents lived right near where we lived on the main part of the island, and we started teaching her boyfriend. Actually wasn't her husband yet, and we taught him, and then she had to go back, and so we decided we were going to go out there and teach her. And so we waited till it was really low tide. We got a local member, and we walked on the coral. The water was probably barely, not even covering our shoes because it was so low tide, so you could walk from island to island. And we walked 3 hours in this coral, me and my companion and our guide. And we finally got to this village, and it was just beautiful. And we got there, and we had the opportunity to teach her boyfriend, as well as there were probably 40 people on the island. And so we just went to every house on the island and just kind of talked to them. So a lot of them had never seen missionaries before. And I don't know what it's like now, if maybe I got transferred before we ever got to hear what happened to him and his girlfriend, who was a member. But it was a good experience for me of learning humility and learning to face your fears, and because I didn't know anyone on that island, and I was the senior companion in that sense, and we had to go to each house, and I was kind of doubting myself, like, can I do this? And we had a great experience. It was a great experience, a faith-building experience for me about trusting in the Lord and relying on Him, whether it be for language, whether it be just to have the courage to share His gospel to those who've never heard of it before.